Hello, I'm Pastor Jeremy Combs, and we're going to pause for a proverb. Let's go. We're in Proverbs chapter 9, and we start with verse number 12. If thou be wise, thou shalt be wise for thyself, but if thou scornest, thou alone shalt bear it. Wisdom will not only increase your life, we saw that in verses 10 and 11, but it will also increase your learning. Wisdom will be an advantage both to you and consequently to those around you. Yet, along with the advantages of wisdom comes some advice. Seek to be wise for yourself. Human nature is always to work on others. Divine initiation is to start with yourself. The best way to pursue wisdom is to be the best person that you can be, and then everyone around you will naturally benefit from it. Be a wise man, and you'll be a good father. Be a wise woman, and you'll be a great wife. Wisdom always adds up. The scorner, who's mentioned in the second half of the verse, fights against wisdom. He finds that he hurts rather than helps others around him. He drags others down, or he's simply just ignored because of his incessant foolishness. Scorning hurts others, and ultimately it pushes them away. Scorning always subtracts. So do the math and choose wisdom today. Next verse, verse 13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. Wisdom has stated its case and made a strong appeal, and now wisdom's competitor will seize the last 6 verses and attempt to persuade us to the other side. Now, wisdom is referred to often in Proverbs in what we would call the feminine gender in the Hebrew language. Likewise, the competitor of wisdom is referred to as a foolish woman, feminine again. John Beller describes these two as the voices of virtue and vice. Unlike wisdom, who starts off by telling us what she has done, the foolish woman begins with an emphasis on what she says and will not say. She is described as loud. That's the idea of clamorous. This speaks not so much of the volume of her voice, but more to the spirit. She is rebellious, and she quickly voices her dissent. She is the polar opposite of 1 Peter 3, who describes a godly woman that has a meek and quiet spirit. So then you see what she does not say, and very bluntly, she's assessed as being simple. This is the idea of naivety, and she knows nothing. Just kind of keep an alliteration going here. She's naive and she's a nitwit. She will not learn, for she believes the lie that she already knows it all. Yet, in reality, the sad truth is she knows nothing. Let's look at 2 more verses, and we'll be done. Verses 14 and 15. For she sitteth at the door of her house on a seat in the high places of the city, to call passengers who go right on their ways. Satan is a great imitator. Here he forges a response to wisdom, but is nothing at all like wisdom. Foolishness is, again, the direct opposite of wisdom. Both wisdom and foolishness, notice they both have houses. Wisdom is building her house. Wisdom is industrious. Wisdom builds, while the opposite would be foolishness destroys. Foolishness is indifferent to her house. Notice she's sitting, which is the opposite of wisdom, who is busy furnishing the tables of her house. She lingers at the door because she's always looking for something better. Both wisdom and foolishness are found in the high places. In competition, both shouts are being heard. Wisdom offers her wares freely to anyone who will listen and longs to know the way of life. Wisdom wants to help those that hear to go forward. Foolishness also is crying out, though, to anyone who is on the path of life, who will stop and give in to her wares, which are deceitfully offered as free and fulfilling. And both are out and out lies. They're very costly, and they will never, ever satisfy. So, who will you listen today? Both are vying for your attention. Will you listen to wisdom, or will you listen to the foolish person? Do the math. It will add up.